Hey guys and girls, this is Snowwie and welcome to Nova Zembla part 16 in City Skylines. Oh my gosh, this city has given me a lot of headaches, in the previous episode regarding the intercity trains and regarding the metropolitan airport. But I'm happy to say now that the problem has been solved and airplanes are now landing and taking off this place again. And I did a research about it and I figured out that the culprit was actually the fact that when I placed this thing earlier, in one earlier episode, that I moved it with the Move It mod. So that was the reason why no planes were landing here, because these connections were somehow broken from the actual flight path. So there's a plane coming in. Look, so we have like proof that it's working now. Coming in nicely on a nice angle. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So I also did some thingies around to attract more people, added some roads and some little other things. And okay, with that solved, I started to think about the intercity train problem. Now, some guys said to me like the line has to be connected to every stop on the multi-platform station. So I did. Now I also connected them up on this side, and I did a lot more than that. Now, I also made a connection from all these lines to this line that goes that way, to these stations here at the residential area and to this residential area. And even here, I extended this line all the way up to here outside of the map. Here, yeah. Now, not only that, when we are going back here, you see also that there is a spin-off that goes this way. Yeah, it's not only this fixed line that is going to the harbor, that's this line is going to the passenger harbor, but also this line enables an intercity train to follow this route, yeah, and then come out at this spot. And this was the test, actually. Before I, say what I've done, this train line comes in from here, here. And if we go to here and we click on the train lines, you see this purple line? This is a regular train line. Now, you see there's also another station here, but I did not hook it up to any other station. Now, this station also allows for intercity trains to come in, and I put a lot of interesting things around it for tourism, etc. And also this line, I hooked it up onto here, and remember that I removed it from this line. Well, it's not connected because this is a cargo line, but this line I brought it all the way up here, followed this line and then went off to the right here next to this highway to the outside. So that's also a connection to the outside. So we have like two connections coming in here, and it took a while, but eventually this thing is not connected to anything, but it does serve passengers. And the only trains that are able to get here are intercity trains. So although I do not have seen them yet, those intercity trains, they did came here somehow, one way or the other. They came here because there is no regular line connected to this station, you see. And I am not intending to at all, because let me see, where is that one going? Wait a second, pause. What kind of train is this? Okay, it's a passenger train and transporting to train station, but it's not coming from somewhere, it's coming from the outside of the map, and it's going to this station over here. So this must be an intercity train. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I did, a lot more stuff around, while I'm doing that. I also created a nice little waterfall over here, with an extra water pump. And, this is sort of a tourist attraction. And, it worked out pretty well. And like I said in the previous episode, I did not have enough time, to actually build upon the city. But I think I'm now finally released of it, and look at this train mass. Look at all these. What what a monkey. Anyway, I remember that I still also had like this road dangling around here, going to nowhere. Well, I found a nice spot for it. I just connected it straight up to this road, which I needed for this train station anyway. And in the middle I put like a little roundabout here, put some snow dumps here and some service buildings, and we were set to go. And let me see, parking, okay. Yeah, just park somewhere there, it's okay. Besides we can use a smaller parking lot over here, like this one. You can go there, and you can go there, and even you can go there. Right. No need for parking there, so everything is fine. Park. Here we go. Now, what I also did is, at the, let me see. Yeah, here. Now, we have this nice luxury hotel over here. Now, aside from these regular parking lots, I created this parking lot also for handicapped and EV parking. Now, I don't think that in this snowy landscape that there will be a lot of EV cars. And here you see a plane is coming in, plane is lifting off. So this thing is finally working again. Oh, geez, guys, I thought this map was sort of botched or something or whatever, but well, apparently, okay, the Metropolitan Airport was kind of botched. And also I figured out what was the reason about the metros they are sinking. If you have the opportunity to buy all 81 tiles, do it as soon as possible, because if you don't and you buy more tiles, then every time you load up the game, your metro will sink. Sounds a little bit weird, but yes, it does. It sinks. So, the big question is now, what are we going to do? Well, to be honest, I've been tinkering so much, with this map that I'm actually not even sure what to do now next. I was planning on building maybe a forestry industry over here. And let's see, we have like this area where people live without education. We have them over here without education. Let me see, what kind of road is this? This one goes to there, yeah. So a forest industry, that would be not such a bad idea. But a forest industry over here. We can keep this simple, but did I even zone this area yet or not? No, I did not. Okay, now let's see. Paint industry. Yeah, okay, let's paint this. Yeah, like that. And let's make this a forest industry. Well, let's see how far we can get with it. Okay, like that. Yeah. Olive land. That's what a name. I call it pine cutters. I don't know. I just figured those names just on the fly, Yeah, forestry industry. Now let's be careful about this, because we don't want any traffic issues. So let me have a look at this. We have like this main road coming in, okay, and this train line is actually sitting a little bit in my way. Now, okay, let's pause the game for a moment and let's remove this train line over here because we are going to put that thing underground. Yep. Yep, from here we can put it underground. So, okay. We do a 12 by 12 as we usually do, 12 by 12, and then from here, where is that? Let me see. Select this option, and it really does not matter how it bends as long it does end up here. Yeah, like that. So no need for this station to train track to go into the air. So let's get this up by 12 by 12 like that. Okay, and let's remove this part and let's connect these two up, and yeah, that is working fine again. So now we have we have now this space available. Now let's fill this up with some more trees like that, so it's just like as if you don't even see the the underground railway track. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's play and let's go on. Now let me see. Let's first start with a side road for the main building. That's the usual thing that we are starting with, and where are we going to put it? And there's a weird curve around here, but okay, just let it be, it's fine. Well, actually we can put that building straight over here. Now let's go, let's see, wood, yeah. So this is the main building, we can put it over here, and this is the maintenance building. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a very big one. Maintenance, is it big? Main building that big? Holy smoke. Okay, never thought about that. Let's put it, let's see. Okay, let's put it there on the edge. Okay. Oh, geez, those trees don't even disappear there. Okay. Now let's make a sort of an assembly line, from this. We go, always using a 2-lane one-way road, and we will go from here and go down. And why don't those trees disappear? Prop and tree anarchy is on. How do I turn that off? Let me see. Prop line to prop and tree anarchy. Here it is. Anarchy always on. Shift on off key combo ignore if is always shift plus P. Okay, let me try that. Let me put this away. Let me see if we can put it in good view, somewhere dark. Shift P, let me try that. Now it's off. That's better. So let's remove a few trees over these buildings because it's like, that's looking hideous. Come on, you go. And also you. Increase the brush size, strength. Okay, I guess some of these trees are sort of native, so it's okay. Now let's try out this process. Now, as in every industry, it's always like it's a line, an assembly line. So you work from here, and and you want to have all your stuff when you are working with a one-way road, and you want that stuff to be on the right side of that road. So let's take this to like, let's say 10, and we bend it around to let's see, how big is this area? It's pretty big actually. And let me see, there's that train line. Okay, so we will take this to there. Yeah, it removes the trees, that's okay. And then we take it all the way down to here. Yeah, and here we make a sort of U-turn, very tight, like that and that, and we go up again. You see my point already? It's like we take now the buildings. We need the large tree plantation. Now, how large is that? It is pretty large, but from the looks of it, it fits perfectly over here. So let's snap it into here, and also snap one over here. And holy smoke, those things are really big. Let me increase the size of the zoning area. Here we go. That's better. Can we change the looks on this thing? Conifer, beech? No, not beech. Alder? Oh my life, that looks like... Ugh. Holy smoke. Yeah. No. How about this? No? No. Well, yeah, just leave it at the conifer, nothing to do about it, you know? Okay, so these are the production buildings. I want to add another one, so we are increasing the range a little bit. Of this, going to there, there, and there. Yeah. Let's go back to this area and say like another tree plantation. We put it right over here. Now, okay, we have 3 of these big guys. I mean, these are creating a lot of trees. Now, the next thing is like that stuff has to be stored somewhere. So we need space for it to be stored. So that will be like sort of, let me see, how are these things called? What are these? Okay, sawmill, we need yeah, we need these things, the storage. Basically, these are all like storage. Capacity 600,000. This one is 500,000. 400,000. This 400,000, and this one is 600,000. But what's the difference in size? You see, you know, for the two, you know, if I have 2 of these, then I have like a total capacity of 800,000 and 30 trucks, and it will cost me 20 a week, and this one cost also 20 a week. But here I have like 50 trucks, and here I have then at 30 trucks. But having 2 of these is better, because if you have 2 of these, then you know, then you can spread out the traffic a bit more, you know, over this long area. So let's do that. So we take this one, the sawdust storage, and let's put it right there. Yeah, we put another one. Let me see. At some distance. I barely can see anything. Give me a better view, please. Thank you. Like here. So how many? We have like 6 blocks in between. That's okay. We do the same here. And the same here. So these things will, yeah, they will store all those, you know, all those trees. Now, these guys, they need to return to their facilities. So before going to to the factories, they need the opportunity to come back. So what I'm going to do is I take this road on, make it go around here and go back there, so they can go back to their facilities. Except this one is a little bit tricky. So here I will say from here to there, so they can drive around and get back to this facility. Yeah. Nice. Okay. From here, yeah. Let's see. We take this as a okay, as an option, and okay. Now we need factories, right? Yeah, factories. We also have to take into account the workers' barracks, which are pretty big buildings. Now let me think. The worker barracks, where can we put a whole bunch of them? I think here, yeah, that would be good, because, you know, not more of them are here required. So, and we can put a few, maybe tuck in behind here, you know, at this side road. That would be perfect. Let's do that. So put this one just, let me see, over there, and one over there, and just, can we put one? I cannot see, I cannot see, I cannot see, I cannot see. Can I put it there? No, is that not possible? Okay, just a sec, just move this a little bit to the right. I think it will fit, but it's just a matter of making the space for it. And now you will fit. Thank you. Look at that, it will fit. Okay, those are worker barracks. Now let's see if we can, you know, snug in some of those guys in here, but, you know, somewhere. Let me see. We take just a little road like this. We go like that, just around this. Ooh, that does not fit. That's a pity. Let's see, how close can I get from here to there, and a little bit. Okay, let's bend this back. Take the curve. Yep, and then 3 by 3. Okay, just a sec. We need the anarchy on, and then do the 3 by. No, definitely no. Oh man, this thing is playing with me. Okay, 3 by 3. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Turn this around. Yeah, that will work out nice. Can we put a workers' barrack over there? That's the question. Let me see. I hate this view, you know, this green hue. If anybody knows a mod that can put that stuff away, please share it with me. Yes, I am able to put, like, it is possible. Yeah, this is possible. It can go even pretty far, actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I make this road keep going on like that. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's put it up to roughly here. And I'm going to change this road into a road that will go in both directions. After I put the workers' barrack over here. Let me see, how far can I put that? Give me some better viewpoint. So, okay, not on the rail track. I think this is the best thing I can do. Okay, yeah. You see? Now what I will do now is I take the road and I say take this kind of road and replace this section with a regular road. Yes, and then here at the end I can say with Control O with the roundabout Okay, 1 lane. We make a 1 lane. Oh, that's a little bit tricky over here. Oops. Okay, no problem. Then we build it ourselves. Okay, no worry. We build it ourselves. It's like, just like, take this and do it like that, 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 and that. How difficult can it be, you know? Just a roundabout. Sort of. And connect this up. Great, great. Drive on, drive on. You know, I can make sort of a roundabout-ish shape of this thing. Let me finagle a little bit. No, not like that. Well, oh, no. Ooh, be careful. Dangerous. Yeah, just... Oh, it will work out fine, this, you know, it will work out fine. Now, let's get back to the, let's see, what kind of road was this? This was a one-way, yeah. Why do I even make this one-way? I don't understand, because it's only a road for these guys, so actually this can just be a regular small road. Like this, this, and yeah, and they can turn around there. Okay, now let's put in some more of those worker barracks over here. Let me see. It's so hard to see anything, you know, and especially if you have anarchy on, you just easily overlap the existing building. So this one can go there. Can we squeeze in another one here or not? Can we? Well, only at an angle like this. And you know what? I don't care. And that's pretty natural, you know, to have something like that. Yeah. Okay, so we have those guys now. Okay, now we need is like factories, you know, processing places. Now, let's see. What we need is like, let's see, we have like, these are the biggest buildings, these two. So these are creating plain timber and these are creating paper. Okay, so these are creating 6,400 units per week and this one is creating also. Okay, so we take this one, which will fit nicely. Yeah. I know the other building is a lot longer, so... Let's divide this, by the way, so not everybody has to go over the same road. Okay, so you can go forwards, okay, like that. And then, how big is that other building? Let me have a look. How big is that building? That is this one. No, this one, come on. Okay, let me... see, it is like okay, I have a rough idea. This one, is this on the right side? Yes. And oh yeah, this can be here as well, you know, the in-between space does not really matter. Although, maybe it does, maybe it can. Let's put this all the way to there, yeah. Take this building and move it a little bit to the right, yeah. Okay, now we take another engineered wood plant. We put it here, and another one here. And here comes the interesting thing. Let's make this a little bit further. So let's move this one a few blocks like that. Now, where is that? This thing, workers barracks. Yeah, we are going to place a whole bunch of them here, here, here. Now let's leave a space in between so we can create a walking path. Let's create some view so we can see something. I still cannot see something. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a spot available. Yep, and yep. Look, that really helps, doesn't it? Well, I'll just make it here to be sure, you know. Better safe than sorry in this case. Connect that up to there. Right, now we take this building and we put it on the right side of the road. Yes, on the right side, on the right side, and on the right side. Now look at that. It's not bad, isn't it? Do we have even space for a few more of these guys or not? We might, but we have to continue going on. So let's delete this building. Delete this piece of road. Yes. Now let's turn this road, by the way, in a 3-lane road now, so we have a little bit more capacity on that road. And now we are going that way. That way. Now, all these guys should be able to return to their facilities, which is very important. All these guys, these guys, these guys. So from here, I will take this. So let's see. I don't like left turns, you know. I always hate left turns, but there's something I can do about that. It's like, okay, just go sit here. Go in the air 10 meters, like that, and then go from here to there. Oh, let me have a look from here. We also encountered that main road, by the way, but it's okay. 10 units. Yeah, wait a second. Building, bulldozer, I mean. So, it's okay, let's put this down. 12 by, well, 11 is also okay. And then from here, this is like 7 units. Let's take a curve from here, 7 units, that's this one, and then connect these two up. And now turn this road into a highway ramp. Like this, and turn it around. Highway ramp. Now look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Now, and from here we can then say you go from there to there. How much? 14 units. That's too much. This is like 12, which is perfect. Okay, let's curve this a little bit inward like that. How does that look? Yeah, that looks hideous. Okay, now let's use the move it mode and say like shift, and slope. Okay. Let me see. Well, it's okay. Now I can change also back this road into a 2-lane road. 2-lane. So we have like proper lane mathematics going on. As you can see here now, the the trucks who are delivering from these factories to eventually the storage facilities for these guys, which I still have to make around here. They can go back to their respective places. So okay, so that leaves us with one thing, and that is like storage for these guys, because that's very important. So they come here, and it's a little bit tight in here. I have to reclaim a little bit of land. Sorry guys, I have to reclaim a little bit of land. Yes, sorry, it has to be done. Not much, but okay. Like that. Okay, now just tap this a little bit so it looks still natural. Thank you. Right. From here, why I'm underground, I don't know. Let's go up. We're still underground. Go up. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of yeah, I'm thinking. Also we have a little depression here. You go up. Also you go up, thank you. Okay, let's see how we fix this. Let's do this. It can be better, because we also need the storage facilities to be on the right side of the road. So let's do it like this, and then actually those will become storehouses, and connect that to there or to there, then we keep a node available. Yeah. Now let's take this road. Let's take this one like that, and then from here we say connect it like this. Right, now okay, now we need some storage. Storage, where do we find the storage? For the warehouse, warehouses? Yeah, warehouses, okay. Let's see, what kind of medium warehouses? Oh, those are pretty. So we can just create 2 of each. 1 and 2. Yeah. And we take this road, we go around it, like that, and that, go back, and then we take another 2 of those guys, 2 and 2, and you say here we put in the paper, here we put in the paper, and here we put in the planed timber, and also here we put in the plain timber. Yeah, so that's a nice start. It's a pity though that this water area is not connected to any outside connection for shipping. That would have been nice. Regarding shipping, that is something I want to do in the next episode. The export thing of this area, because yeah, some work has to be done. I mean, also this area requires also a lot of services. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in episode 17 or 18. I forgot. Let me think. I think this was episode 17. I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, just yeah. So this is for now the forest industry, and yeah, it's doing pretty well. Let's check out, by the way, the traffic. It's also doing pretty well, although this will become busier, but it's okay, because I will solve that eventually with alternative routes, and with the exporting capabilities. Don't worry about that. That will all be fixed. And yeah, so let's go back to this view and say like until the next episode of City Skylines in Nova Zembla, and at least I can say now the problems with the metropolitan area are fixed, and I also think that the problems with the intercity trains are also fixed. So, okay guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See you! Bye bye!